center. And it's Fultz in at the point. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Suggs. Ivy defends. Carter, a screen on Stewart. Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, at that size, with that handle, Paolo Banchero, very tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Duran with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wagner, he's open. The Pistons clear it.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Now here's Wagner. Inside, 6 to shoot, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see the feel that Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Cunningham. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. He gets it in there. Carter's got his second basket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
Stewart, screen on Fultz. It's Cunningham with a drive.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Caro, no good. The Pistons trailing. Down low. Here's Duran. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Get loud and let them hear it.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando.
Number 50, Cole Anthony.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Banchero. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. Wagner with a screen on Stewart. Here's Banchero. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
One thing Banchero knows how to do is get himself to the foul line. He puts defenders in a position where they have no choice but to foul.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. And that's going to be a travel.
Pistons ball.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The ferocious finish. Loved watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
And Caro no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Here's Stewart to the left wing. Duren, the pass to Stewart. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, Caro throws it down.
Caro seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Suggs. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is...
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Oh, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Anthony finds Carter, and Caro with it. There's the triple. Duren with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Ivy penetrating. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Duren. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, Caro throws it down.
What you love about Paolo is he can go left or right, and the score off the bounce is just on point.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Carter. This one for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Fontecchio tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent in three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy. Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Well, now that we've had a few years of reference tours, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for. Paolo Banchero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
Ivy passes to Duren. Oh! And he jams it home with authority.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Suggs. Ivy defends. Picked by Carter. Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Stewart. And the Pistons call time here. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Brent. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new-look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now Anthony. Banchero outside. Outside Carter. Pass to Anthony. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Some room here for Anthony. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Suggs. Ivy defends. Carter, good.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Stewart, screen on Anthony. It's Cunningham with a drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Suggs.
Oh, incredible!
Wow, how about the explosive athleticism on display from Jalen Suggs? My goodness, so young, so talented.
A nice shot by Ivy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Wagner with a screen on Ivy. And so it's Orlando, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Grimes. Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Right here.
Pass to Wagner. Anthony outside. Three-pointer. The Pistons clear it. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. A big group substitution here for Orlando. I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, B.A., and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Anthony, here we go. Up and in on the layup. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Harris is checked in for Anthony.
For your Magic, number 14.
Orlando leading. Now Ingles.
Pistons foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Wagner. Counted. And the Magic lead by 10.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
And here's Brown for three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Wagner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Sasser. Basket's good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Sasser. Wiseman, a screen on Harris. And here's Brown. They get it back to the wing, right side. Here's Sasser with the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Sasser's got 6 points.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Harris outside. Fires from the wing. And Isaac, here we go. Brown with the steal. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Wagner outside. Back to Isaac. Wagner with a screen on Brown. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. It's Brown on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the board.
For Orlando, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Fultz passes to Suggs. And Carroll with it. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And he gets that one. He's got 12.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Stewart. The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Well, just taking the time to get the play set up pays off. Banchero doesn't rush.
From the high post. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Orlando closing out the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. Cunningham against Anthony. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Pass to Carter. 4-3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Second chance shot. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Anthony outside. Six on the shot clock. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Anthony against Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Banchero against Stewart. Wagner right side. Banchero the screen. Wagner the pass to Banchero. Another shot. Banchero delivers inside.
That's about want to right there. Paolo Banchero hustling after the offensive rebound, creating a second chance opportunity.
Duren the screen. The 3 ball. Ivy outside to the middle. Duren the pass to Stewart. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Stewart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 11.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. Here's Suggs. Ivy defends. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You can see Suggs' vertical makes that dunk look effortless.
Cunningham on the take. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Anthony. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Stewart. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Stewart's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Now here's Carter. Fires from the corner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Back to Ivy. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
This is the intimidation factor you are looking for from Wendell Carter Jr. What an imposing presence.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Magic.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Wendell Carter.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Pass to Wagner. Comes up empty down low. The Pistons on offense. They trail by 14. Fontecchio. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Cunningham finds Stewart. Here's Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren, the screen. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. And he cans that one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaFour.
Tonight, it's Noche and beyond. A celebration of the amazing and Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
So the next starting five. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Anthony looking it over. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. And finished off by Banchero.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Gary Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs.
Number 14, Gary Harris.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Schroeder against Anthony. Outside Thomas. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. Johnson, a wide open look. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Stretching the floor. Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big in that 2018 draft class.
For three, Bridges. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 4. Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
2 minutes remaining.
Anthony against Schroeder. For 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Down low. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Carter with a screen on Schroeder. And that one's good. Anthony's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harris outside. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Harris against Thomas. And Wagner has it in the corner. Drives to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Johnson inside. Banchero's there. Here's Schroeder. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 5 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Nice defensive awareness from Schroeder there, coming up with the steal and then igniting the break.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nets trail by 5. The drive by Schroeder. Johnson surveying the floor. Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Tries yet again. Taken away by Anthony. Wagner wide open. Good on the triple. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bridges in at the 3.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Baseline J on the way. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Wagner passes to Carter. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 7 points.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 4. In transition, here come the Nets. Schroeder with a screen on Carter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bridges passes to Thomas. He takes it in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 2-point Orlando lead. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Johnson from outside, up again, and Schroeder stays with it. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Schroeder kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Schroeder, and there's the pass to Claxton. He feeds it to Bridges. Johnson outside. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And both free throws good for Johnson. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Harris, a decent ball handler, continues to work at improving that part of his game.
Pass to Johnson. From downtown, it's good from long range. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Anthony against Schroeder. Carter with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Clark, much like his pops, old Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
Johnson outside. Bridges outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Here's Claxton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front, up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
One more time, fans.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Orlando leading. Joe Ingles is out there with Isaac. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Black in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Pass to Walker. To the inside. Sharp. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Simmons checked in for Smith. Here's Ingles. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And he gets it to go. Simmons got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Here's Black, and he drives in. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. On the wing, Isaac. Wagner with a screen for Isaac. On the clock, the Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. And outshoot excels in getting up and denying shots.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on the second free throw.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Pass to Bates-Diop. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bates-Diop's got 5 now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Who wants a t-shirt? One more time.
The Magic trail by 4. Ingles in the corner. Isaac with a screen for Ingles. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Fires the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Isaac. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Nets leading by 5. Here's Bates-Diop, 11 points in the game. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finished off by Fultz.
Man, I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Simmons with it. Isaac picks him up. Wagner outside. It's good. This game is all even. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Isaac with the steal. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 Nancy. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter with a screen on Walker. And it's Suggs missing. On the wing, Walker. Still yet to score. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Brooklyn now, the forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic making a switch now. Fultz is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Set in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Magic.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for your Magic, number 7.
Outside Anthony, driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Bridges finds Schroeder. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They get it back. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner outside to take the lead. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. And the Magic lead by 3.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Let them hear it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Thomas a screen on Carter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Banchero.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Bridges a screen on him. Bridges outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Banchero outside. The pass to Fultz. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Johnson with a screen on Fultz. Jacks up a 3. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Carter kicks to Wagner. With the drive. Anthony on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bridges for 3 to the paint. Johnson dishes to Schroeder. Back to Johnson. Inside. Here's Claxton. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Assist goes to
Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Anthony against Schroeder. Over in the corner, Banchero. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Carter kicks to Banchero. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. And he drops it in from the low post. 12 points for Cole Anthony.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at the end of the floor. And there's a whistle from the Heroes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Here's Fultz. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Fultz. Here's Claxton. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Banchero, it's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Fultz against Thomas. Here's Bridges. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Anthony against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Wagner finds Carter. Second shot opportunity. Out to Anthony. Carter on the wing. Puts up a 3. Can't knock in the 3. Schroeder, left side.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. It's tied at 62. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson.
All right, everyone, a big round of applause for the 407.
And stolen by Wagner. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Wagner. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. And it's Carter missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Johnson against Carroll. Back to Claxton. Over Carter. Claxton no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. And finished off by Wagner.
As the game gets tight late and the stakes rise, you need guys who are willing and able to step up.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. It's money from deep.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Anthony kicks to Carter. Kicks it out to Carroll. Back to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
That is the guy to go to. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even-keeled pulse.
Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. A 3. Bridges misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Next timeout. It's time for T-shirt. Make some noise. Let's go!
Carter with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Anthony. Out to Carter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line
A decent
for
free
the
throw
Magic.
shooter. Carter Jr. understands the importance of coming through right here.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
At the line for the Nets.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Schroeder hits them both. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul.
It's the first, that puts them up by 2.
At the line for the Magic.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And so the timeout here by Kevin Howard. Guys, what do you think?
Here we go.
I think they need to find a quick 3. No hesitation. It's tough to do, but not impossible.
Let's make some noise. We are the 6th man.
It's Thomas outside. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they didn't.
Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the center spot. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Johnson. Going inside. The rebound by Stewart.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Duran. Here's Fontecchio. It's stolen. Right side Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Stewart. From deep. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Bridges. Down low. Claxton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Duran. Banked it in off the glass. Duran's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Johnson passes to Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And without a superstar scorer, Greg, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Thomas. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot.
First personal.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Ivy goes in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Free throw good. Ivy.
Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
And both free throws good for Ivy. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Stewart outside. He shoots. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit on D. Claxton passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Claxton's got 6.
People talk about 3 and D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Back to Claxton. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stewart outside. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Duren. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Johnson inside. Here's Thomas. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Pistons. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Fontecchio in at small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham passes to Duren. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Outside Johnson. He takes it in. And he comes up with a bucket.
I love Johnson's fearlessness. He's so good at knowing when to cut.
And here's Detroit. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Cunningham steps on the gas. The shot's good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered. Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Claxton passes to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. And there's the lob. The kick out to Johnson. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Screen by Claxton. And here's Schroeder outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Duren.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ivy outside. Back to Duren. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Detroit has possession. Here's Cunningham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nick Claxton. It's a small piece of real estate on the court. But aside from shots at the rim, the corner 3 is now the most common shot in the NBA.
And arguably the most efficient shot in the game. Obviously, dunks and free throws are what you want most. But 22 feet away instead of 23-9. That half step closer, BA, is making a difference in the shooting numbers.
.146 left to play in the second quarter. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 8 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Cunningham finds Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Pass to Claxton. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Ivy goes in. Here's Duren. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Drops in the 3.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And there's the drive.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Claxton. Give him 8. Here's Thomas. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Ivy. And no good. Some solid defense from Claxton.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Ivy a screen on Schroeder. Ivy outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Ivy's got 5 now.
Ivy's got good ball handling skills, so you can use him in pick and roll. When he stays in control, he can make good decisions.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Brooklyn trailing. On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Lonnie Walker. Keita Bates-Diop out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dennis Smith, and it's Sharp in at the 5.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 10, Ben.
Walker for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Here's Walker following the score by Detroit.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Wiseman finds Brown. Clock at 4. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Walker. To the paint. Here's Watford. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Pistons. Thompson passes to Wiseman. Wow, strong finish from Wiseman.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Simmons is double. Out to the wing. Here's Watford. Three-pointer, no good. The Pistons leading. Thompson goes in. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. From deep, Wiseman. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Walker. Simmons, the pass to Sharp. Right side Simmons. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got his first bucket in this one.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Basket counts. And the Pistons lead by 9.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Watford with a screen. Simmons looking around. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Wiseman. Wiseman, a screen on Simmons. Back to Wiseman. And he banks in the layup. Wiseman's got 6 in the quarter.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul goes against Detroit.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. And that's off as well, so he misses both. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the basket is good.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Wiseman with a steal. Here's Sasser. Simmons defending. Pass to Sasser. Wide open look. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Troy Brown Jr. First personal foul.
That one's off.
13 foul. At the line for the Nets.
And he's good on the second. And Detroit has possession. Here's Grimes. He's scoreless. And there's the screen. The drive by Brown. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Sasser. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. Ooh, poked away. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Brown.
Whoa. I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's Sharp, guarded by Wiseman. And that one's good. Sharp.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
And he gets it to go. Sasser's got 4 points this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And stolen by Brown. Thompson attacking. Down low. Wiseman deflected. And they'll get another chance. Screen by Wiseman. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead, up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. A nice shot by Ivy.
Showing off some tight handles. Ivy certainly doesn't lack for confidence.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Here's Schroeder. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
They get it again. Here's Duran. And Claxton comes to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And now the Nets on the break. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. And again, the Pistons missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. Oh, swiped away. And it's Ivy penetrating. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
Here's Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Thomas.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse. Out of bounds.
That had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Fontecchio, the pass to Duran. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And it's Thomas off the drive. Good on the shot.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, good job by Schroeder using his quickness, this time defensively grabbing the steal.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
So smart with the ball in his hands. And Cunningham creating for himself that time.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Schroeder with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Here's Thomas. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good.
Thomas. 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Duran the screen. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. And here's Stewart. They set the screen to the inside. A nice shot by Fontecchio. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Out to Bridges. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Stewart against Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Ivy defends. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Cunningham, left side. Pass to Stewart. Here's Fontecchio. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart. That one falls.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder into the lane, uses the glass on the layup.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Duran the screen. Fontecchio, the pass to Ivy. Here's Duran. Pass to Fontecchio, just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're losing by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They're going to come your way.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Schroeder can't get it to go. Here's Duran. So we see the Pistons get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
Hello, basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sports. You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
A look at the Magic starting group. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Anthony is out there with Harris, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Out to the right wing. Back to Cunningham. And there's the drive. Stewart misses. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
And here's Cunningham after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer. Stewart passes to Ivy. Back to Stewart. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 2 end of the run. Passes it to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Harris. Now, here's Durant. He's covered by Banchero. Another shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Craig, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Carter for 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Stewart with the steal. Ivy passes to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, G.A., because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
The Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
It's Anthony with the drive. Carter with the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And Duran slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Carter. And he can't jam it through. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Thompson. The teardrop falls in.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't hit the second. Carter with it. Picked up by Thompson. Harris against Cunningham. Harris inside. Pass to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Detroit's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Out to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
A nice first quarter of play. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start the second. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Driving in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Magic shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court with Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Ivy, a screen on Harris. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. There's the pass to Duran. Wagner against Thompson. There's the drive. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
So fast of foot. On the run, Asir, tough to catch.
Here's Carter. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Carter's got 7 points in the game. And, Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Carter outside, launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Ivy passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. The tray. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Carter with the screen. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Banchero, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off them and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the three. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Banchero with the screen. Carter kicks to Banchero. Anthony against Ivy. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Carter finds Banchero. Here he goes. Can't get it to fall.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Thompson misses. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And finished off by Banchero.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
Thompson in the post. He's defended by Wagner. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Kicks it out to Banchero and taken away by Brown. Here's Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Detroit, Durant, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left in the first half. Carter kicks to Harris. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Asar Thompson.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Weissman. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Sasser. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Gorgeous reverse. Terrific body control in traffic.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Black. Sasser with the rebound. The Pistons shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Driving to the basket, and Detroit with another turnover here.
Orlando ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Ingles off the drop. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. Stolen away.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ingles with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
Driving inside. Bryant. A beautiful reverse layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Wagner passes to Black. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
To the inside. Here's Fontecchio. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 4. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. He gets it in there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Grimes passes to Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Sasser. And here's Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sasser. The 3. Kept alive. You can't get that one. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Ingles. And the layup's good off the glass. Ingles has got 6.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
And it's Wiseman in the corner. Pass to Sasser. Pistons passing it around. Here's the screen. He lobs it up. Isaac with the steal. Pushing it up. Wagner with it. Wiseman picks him up. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Sassy. Pistons keep it alive. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Thompson. Over Ingles. Looking to end the run. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Shot's good by Duren. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Suggs kicks to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Jonathan Isaac, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. It's Cunningham with the drive. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Magic ending the third. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Cole Anthony is out there with Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Duren. Thompson outside. Driving the lane. And Thompson throws it down.
A merciless drive by Alseer. Coming in fast and flying above the rim.
Carter finds Wagner. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons basketball.
Here's Thompson. Going inside. Here's Duren. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
Banchero, that's good.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And that's going to be a treble.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Magic leading by 3. Down low. Here's Banchero. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Banchero's got 24.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Brown outside. Orlando grabs the miss. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Harris, and he makes good on the layup. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Brown with the screen on Anthony. Ivy dishes to Brown. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love how quickly Cunningham gets down the floor, beat everyone to the spot.
Carter kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Out to Carter. And here is Harris. There's the lob to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Fast break, here they come. There's Brown with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Banchero, right side. Wagner, a screen on Brown. Banchero inside. Brown's there. Harris drives in. Look at that.
Nice. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Orlando.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
First team foul.
20 seconds left in the game. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Puts the move on. Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Sports. For NBA basketball. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Shots good by Schroeder. Now Harris. Banchero left side. Wagner with a screen. And Banchero gets it to go.
At 6'10", Banchero possesses impressive mobility, just excellent in screen and rolls.
Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Orlando grabs the miss. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Outside Johnson. Out to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. That shot is off. Great D that time from Banchero. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Into the lane. And he can't jam it through. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Johnson with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Thomas. Now Claxton. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Banchero. Count it. Banchero's got his second basket.
Banchero determined to hit that bucket, staying above the fray.
That one goes. Count it.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Harris passes to Carter. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Pass to Thomas. Takes a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Carter. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Bridges. Johnson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Wagner finds Carter.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's the teardrop. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Left side Schroeder. And he hits it to tie the game. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Here's Harris. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the Nets shooting just 38% so far in this one. For 3, Bridges. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Pass to Harris. Picked by Carter. Harris goes in, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Johnson a screen on Anthony. Outside Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Carroll passes to Anthony, to the middle. Carter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. 6-point lead, and Claxton gets the bucket.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Orlando calls timeout. Anthony against Schroeder. Can they get it? It's Anthony on the take, and he sinks the layup.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Claxton, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under
the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Skijesss. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Orlando trailing here. Here's Harris. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And Anthony, here we go. The rebound by Bridges.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Driving in. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Schroeder, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Harris goes in, outside Carter. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Carter's got 8 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Buries it from 3.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
Carter finds Anthony. Back to Carter. Shoots over Schroeder. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
That one goes in. He's got 10.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Anthony. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
There's the screen by Johnson. And here's Schroeder outside. Down low. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Claxton. They get the rebound. Here's Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Shot from the low post is good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Johnson against Banchero. Banchero driving hard.
Yeah, what a savvy play by Banchero. He runs the pick and roll to create for another guy.
Here's Claxton. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 8. The kick out to Banchero. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot won't fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Thomas. Schroeder, a screen on Banchero. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Trendon Watford, Smith out there with Walker. Then it's Keita Bates-Diop, and it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And it's Smith penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. What imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be on the film.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
And now the Nets on the break. The putback. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Wagner. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Simmons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Orlando trailing here. To the inside. Tips it.
And think about it. A top 10 pick back in 2017. Isaac has tantalizing potential.
Pass to Walker. Here's Bates Diop. The kick out to Walker. Here's Sharp. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Watford. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
Good on the second one. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Walker. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sharp. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan.
Got it.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Left side Simmons. Outside Walker. To the paint. Here's Watford. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
15 seconds.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
At the line.
He misses the free throw.
At the line 2 times.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Ingles with the drive. Here's Black, and he makes it on the layup. Black's gotten his first points in this one.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
There's a screen.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So the Nets making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Nets. Number 4.
Outside Walker. Watford with a screen.
Junior.
And it's blocked by Isaac. Here's Suggs. Walker covering. Here's Wagner. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Nets lead by 4.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Wagner. Smith right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Smith's got 6 points.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And he commits the intentional foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Dennis Smith Jr.
And he sinks the second. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Carter to stop the run. And Caro outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Anthony. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. 11 points in the game. The Nets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Walker. Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Harris misses. Outside Walker. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little.
Come on now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Well, the Magic shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Then Caro plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Johnson for 3. Now here's Claxton. He's checked by Carter. Claxton passes to Thomas. It's good. And the Nets lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Johnson a screen on Anthony. Outside Johnson. No good. Great D that time from Banchero. And Anthony, here we go. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Banchero with a screen on Bridges. Here's Wagner. Brooklyn with the board. Bridges outside. Now Claxton, defended by Wagner. Here we go. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And he drops the first.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
And so Carter nails them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Anthony with a bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Claxton. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Left side Johnson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Pass to Carter. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Outside Carter. Intercepted. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up J. Wagner with a steal. And Anthony, here we go. Pass to Banchero. And he comes up with a bucket.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
Fourth quarter.
Here's Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And And the Nets lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Schroeder against Anthony. Johnson a screen on Anthony. Schroeder into the lane. Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
And Caro no good. The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Here's Wagner. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Johnson for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Back to Bridges. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Bancaro. And the layup is good.
Using all that size in close, Bancaro, he understands his strengths on offense.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Schroeder. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing it.
David Aldridge from the... Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And now the open lineup for Detroit. The guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Fontecchio in its small forward.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Schroeder. Cunningham drives in, and the shot goes down.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. On the wing, Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Fontecchio. During the pass to Fontecchio. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. They set the pick to the middle, and he jams it with authority.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, defending Cunningham was a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ivy against Thomas. Now, here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Claxton's got 6 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Thomas finds Claxton. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And it's Schroeder missing. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys. Then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
The shot's good from Claxton.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
It's blocked. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duran, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Here's Ivy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got 10 points.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Bridges with it. Passes it to Claxton. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 13. To the paint. Ivy passes to Duran. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Johnson surveying the floor. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
It's good.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
And there's the pass to Fontecchio. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Good.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Nets leading by 11. Thomas, a screen on Cunningham. Schroeder, Stewart with the steal. One-on-one here. Ivy passes to Fonjecchio. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Pass to Duran. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Ivy. Right wing, passes to Stewart. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Outside Thomas. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A shot's good from Claxton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Smith. He's out there with Walker. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Kevin Ollie starts the second half with.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is a tough cover because he can finish with either hand. You better not give up the lane because he'll make you look foolish.
Now the pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Smith outside, and it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Smith. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets leading by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Simmons can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 7. Over in the corner, Brown. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Pass to Sharp. And it's It's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in the game. And if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Pistons trail by 7. Brown with a screen on Simmons. Left side, Brown. Thompson passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Driving in. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Brown. 6 points for James Wiseman.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Grimes and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
There's a good screen. Here's Grimes, and he dunks it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Go credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Bates Diop, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Thompson misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Outside, Simmons. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Here he goes, and it goes down 2 points. That's now 8 points for Ben Simmons.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
On the wing, Thompson. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Moves so well for a big. I love when Wiseman cuts hard and gets his head under the rim.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's 6'10" with excellent hops. Ben Simmons makes that look easy.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. Pistons trail by 11. Passes it to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Fontecchio. The pass to Durant. Throws it up high, and Durant slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside, Walker. Over Ivy. And the shot is long. Pistons trail by 7. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Pass to Watford. He kicks it to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Durant.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Bridges is checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Lonnie Walker. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets.
First personal foul.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Schroeder's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. The drive by Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder against Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Bridges, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Nets lead by 7.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Thompson passes to Durant. And they get it back. Now Schroeder. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Here's Stewart. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Claxton. Count that bucket.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside Thomas, and stolen by Ivy. The finish counts.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Johnson with the screen on Cunningham. It's Schroeder with the drop. Johnson finds Claxton. Good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
It drops.
What a gutsy shot. Jaden Ivey delivers down the stretch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Yeah, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor. He's able to make it a two-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is